Hey everyone. Hi. How y'all doing? Hi. Hello, hello. My goodness. Things are so discombobulated. Hold on. I fix it. Hold on. How y'all doing? What is happening here? There we go. Make some more sense over there. Alright, hi. Hi! My goodness. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the autograph. Absolutely, it was my pleasure. 100%. Thank you so much for purchasing a poster. Which, by the way, we have a poster already ready to go. Very excited. But yeah, for those of you who don't know what's going on, my name is Storyteller, Michaela, aka Storyteller here in the world of fiction. We're just doing a Zatsu today with some signing, because you know, signing. This might be the last one I do for a long while. Honestly, because back-to-back signings have proven to be like a little questionable in terms of like getting people to constantly try to order stuff. So I want to make sure that when you do order things, it's a very special occasion. It's a very much waited for occasion that you have the ability to like save up and purchase a signed stuff, because honestly, like, these posters are really, really cool and they're great to have, but sometimes you just don't have the ability to get like a million posters from all of your favorite people. So I want to make sure that I help kind of alleviate that. So this will probably be my last one for a while. So right now my Streamily is open. So if you want to get signed up stuff, get signed up stuff now, because once I close, I'm probably going to pre-sign a bunch of stuff, send it over to Streamily and be like, hey, this is going to be the stock that I have while I'm offline, because I also have to prepare for a very special occasion that's coming up soon. So yeah, let's see. Hi, how's it going? Plants vs Zombies with a Z. La Mao. Q-Day has how long have I voiced Sylvana? I've voiced Sylvana since the beginning. Since her first appearance in Phoenix Drop High. So I've been working with Aphmau and Catface for a very long time. Like how many years? Oh god. I'm trying to remember how many years. It's been years, man. It's been so many years, man. But I've been voicing Sylvana since her very first appearance in Phoenix Drop High. So yeah. Hello. Hi, Scally. Let's see. Oh, hi. Hello. How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing, sweetheart? Oh my goodness. But I actually have one signing that I gotta do. It's been 84 years. It's been 84 years since my last appearance and my first appearance on Sylvana. It's been even longer for Diana, which this poster right here. William, you purchased a poster, so let me go ahead and sign that for you, William. Thank you so much, William. William, you are the MVP as per usual. But yeah, if you want a signed poster live right now, my Streamily is up. Literally streamily.com/VA Michaela Laws. You can get a signed poster live. Otherwise, it's gonna be a Zatsu. And it's been a while since I've had a Zatsu with you guys. I'm really excited either way. There you go. Keep that. Closing that. Then, there you go. Thank you, William, for purchasing a poster. We deeply appreciate it. Thank you. Quick question for you. If you could voice a character from the game Marvel Rivals, who would it be? If I could voice, what, a current character or a new character? Are you asking for a current character or a new character? I can't do a current character because that belongs to the voice actor alone. In terms of a new character, I would like, I'm honestly not sure. I'm honestly not sure necessarily. But thank you, William. Deeply appreciate you. Yee. But yeah, I'm like, new character. There is this one Filipino, maybe there's one Filipino character in the Marvel Rivals universe, in the Marvel universe, that I would love to be able to do down the line. I can't remember her name for the life of me. Go ahead. Also, I'm sorry. I'm also marking things. There you go. All right. That's my hand. Oh gosh, what is happening? What is happening? Stop it. Get some help. There we go. All right. Hi. Does Emma let to run boys over her car? No, I think it's just a matter of the boys are getting in the way of her car. She doesn't like to do it. They just get in the way of her car. I'm just saying. It could be a current character. Well, current character, I would personally love to, oh gosh. Probably Luna? No, probably not Luna. Squirrel Girl. I'll go Squirrel Girl. I like Squirrel Girl. Because I would say Emma, but Laura Post is amazing as Emma, so I can't say that. No, Laura is like amazing, so I can't do that. But then again, I can't say without all the other characters, because their voice actors are amazing. But it's just like I was about to say Squirrel Girl. I'd have to practice my Appalachian accent. Got the poster signed. I'm glad. Yay! I'm glad. Yay! I'm very glad. Yay! This might be a very short stream, just so you all know. It's not meant to, like, stream signings are not meant to be very, very long. If they are very, very long, that means someone bought like 1 million posters. It's like, what the heck's going on? Especially since this week has been very hectic. This week has been very crazy. Especially since I'm preparing for a thing later, which, hold on, I'll show you guys what that is in a hot second. Let me go ahead and find it. It's very important. Is it this one? Yep, there it is. Yep, there it is. Yeah, if I'm not sliding, I'll just put this up. There you go. Yeah. But yeah, very nice soon. On September 8th, I will be having a birthday blitz. So I'm mentally preparing for that on top of a bunch of other things that are probably going to be announced or released or talked about soon. So I'm mentally preparing for a lot of things. So, no, it's all good. The first video drop high video is like 9 years ago. Oh my god, it's almost been 10 years. Oh my god, I've been working with Jess and Catface for 10 years. Oh my god. I'm excited to be able to like, hey Jess! It's been 10 years. I just remember calling her up being like, hey, happy almost 10 years. Love ya. Oh my goodness. Okay, cool. Sounds intense but exciting. Oh, the birthday blitz? Yeah, no, it's gonna be mega intense. It's gonna be 24 hours of me just straight up doing game dev work. Probably just writing scripts. And it'll be very interesting. Depending on if people like it, if people don't like it, I may continue on with it or I may put it on the shelf. Simply because I want to do something for me. And it's been quite a long time since I did game dev work for myself in terms of like outside of Home on the Strange, which is my obligation. I consider Home on the Strange my obligation to branch out away from visual novels. But I want to go back to my roots. I want to go back to being able to tell stories my way without me going through someone's demands or going with that. Like, no, this is my story. Maybe send a gift, like a cupcake along with a 10-year message for probably. If I was to Freaky or Fridays SMP, would you rather switch? But I don't know. I don't know about like the SMP videos and all that. I don't know. I have no control over that. In terms of like what I would want to do, I'd want to do whatever Jess wants to do, because Jess and Jason are wonderful creative people, and I would never want to be like, hey, I like this idea, because I'll tell you like a behind the scene thing. I actually like made a concept of like Sylvana's backstory. Headcanon, of course, not actual canon, please keep in mind. But I wrote like a whole like journal diary thing of like Sylvana talking about high school and like her obsession with like wolf boys and all that stuff, and it's like years old. I probably buried it somewhere. But I thought about like, what would that kind of scenario be like? But yeah, so you should and never explain what you mean, just if La Mao. Oh my goodness. But how y'all doing? I know we literally just, Michaela, it's been like 10 minutes. I know we just started and a lot of shit literally just got thrown into the void all of a sudden. So I want to make sure, how y'all doing? Y'all doing okay? I mean, hell, depending on how I feel, I might even hop on Toontown for a bit and be like, hey guys, you want to see my toon? You want to see my high-level toon that's still going through friggin' Cellbot resistance? Oh my goodness. Let me see here. Do you or do you not feel bonita? I feel bonita. Wonderful, because you look bonita. So important. Why are you so retro? You are way too kind and way too sweet. You are such a gemstone. My goodness. I just try my best. That's all anyone can really do. I always just try my best. I remember when you showed us the original in his dying days. What original of what? The original of what? Retro isn't wrong. How's it going? Pretty good. We're pretty chill. We're just chilling out. This is just a regular chill old Zatsu. That's all it is. With some signings. I know like there are some people who ordered the group posters. I haven't received those yet. Just fair warning, it's gonna get passed around. It's gonna be passed around so that way we can all sign it and send it off and be like professional about it and all that stuff. But yeah. If I've mounted a Freaky Friday didn't I just say I don't know? I'm pretty sure I did. Would you ask if it was Aaron or another Alpha character? So I don't know. I genuinely wouldn't know, because Sylvana is that kind of character that kind of sits on the outside of the group, because she's meant to be more of like Aphmau's mother. Like she is Aphmau's mother, but she's meant to be more like the adult figure in her life, with good intentions that sometimes pave the path of just like very overprotective helicopter mom behaviors. But otherwise, like, she's not necessarily one I don't think would be necessarily in that position of being like a Freaky Friday moment. Another important question: how easy are things to go over your head due to your 5-inch height? A lot of things go over my head. A lot of things go over my head. So it's not. You throw a ball, it's more likely to go over my head, if anything. Oh my goodness. My day's going good. Again, just chill, relaxed vibe. Literally after this, I might go back to sleep, because usually I sleep until around this time every day, but like a lot of things I had needed my attention this morning. So I'm just like, well, I'm only gonna get like what, 5 hours of sleep? 4 hours of sleep? One of the two. I was laying there for a bit and just don't even remember when the fuck I passed out, but I woke up to my father being like, hey, are you gonna do a thing? I'm like, oh fuck, I fell asleep and I forgot to do a thing. But yeah, just as a reminder again, my Streamily is open. Just as also a reminder, once I close it, it'll probably be pre-signed only. So basically, it'll just have my signature on it. It'll be pre-signed. So if you want like a custom signature, if you want like a custom message and all that stuff, you'd probably want to order something right now. But otherwise, I will try and do my best to get some extra copies to Streamily for like pre-signed stuff, so you can just buy whenever rather than wait for a big event for me. But yeah. How excited were you when you were asked to voice Aphmau's mom? I was shocked, in all honesty, because, okay, like 9 years ago, Catface wasn't necessarily as big as it is now. And I say that very like affectionately and lovingly, because every channel, everything has gone through growing, and so like everything grows down the line. And so when I first got asked to do like Sylvana for AFMAO, I didn't know who AFMAO was. I didn't know like what was going on, other than Patrick, who voices Travis in the show. Okay, I need to start from the beginning. Allow me to start from the beginning for like half a minute. So, I made a thing called Hunky Pop, which is a male version of Honey Pop for my YouTube channel. It was just a small little project. It was one of those where just like, shrug. I just wanted to have some fun and switch the girls to the boys and whatever. And I had PM being Q the fairy. Because PM is that sassy. So through that, quote Patrick on this, quote PM on this, through that role, he was asked to voice Travis in My Street for AFMAO. And when Jess was looking for someone to play her mom, PM put my name into the hat. And so it was kind of a weird situation where like I cast PM in a thing that got him cast in AFMAO for a thing, and then he got me to be cast in a thing for recommendation, because obviously I had to go through an audition process, a testing process, and all that stuff. It's not like I just got the role. It's like it was one of those like, hey, let's give this a shot. Let's see how it sounds. Let's see how it feels. Let's audition you through. I got it. It was fantastic. And literally went up from there. Like I had a lot of fun working with Jess, like working with her and her scripts. It's just fantastic. We still need to clue to the banana hammock. It's not happening. The artist is gone. It's like, it's not happening. Who's shorter, me or Jess? Jess, actually. Jess is actually shorter than me. Which is hilarious, and I love it. I love her to bits. I love Jess to bits. Does AFMAO mother love AFMAO? Yes. Why would she not? That's very strange. Throughout the 9 years of being the voice of AFMAO's mom, there has been no point that shows or hints any sort of allegation of AFMAO's mother not liking her daughter. What? Let's see. What inspired you to make YouTube videos and stuff? Well, that goes all the way back to like my middle school days. Oh god, how many years ago? Ugh. Well, when I was in middle school, I was in middle school when the internet started going on the up and up and YouTube started becoming a thing. Where YouTube was less of the business conglomerate it is today, versus now, who it's like, back then it was just like sharing videos with friends and family and the internet and all that stuff. Very low key, very low brow, before Google even got their hands on it. So during that time, Vocaloid was also coming on the up and up, and a lot of people were posting stuff from Nico Nico Doga onto YouTube. And so one of my friends was like, hey, look at this cool thing from Vocaloid. And I fell in love with Vocaloid, and I started off my online career as the Bunny of Evil, doing vocal covers and all that stuff. And it kind of just went from there, where I was just doing what I wanted to do. People found me funny, or people found me skilled enough to do Vocaloid covers, and I posted up in the thing. And when I branched into voice acting, I made my own channel, which is, instead of the Bunny of Evil, is now VA Michaela Laws, where I just did random comic dubs, random monologues, random voice acting things, and then it kind of grew from there. It only started going in the way of like gaming when I started doing game development work for Seduce Me. I did streams to promote the Kickstarter for Seduce Me, as well as talk about the game and all that stuff. And it was fun. It was great. And it kind of built me to where I am now, where I'm just some sort of internet figure that writes ASMR and makes video games and all that stuff. But yeah. How long have I been working with Jess? Almost 10 years. My first appearance was in Phoenix Drop High 9 years ago. So yeah, it's almost been 10 years. Oh my god, it's crazy. And when did I become a VTuber? I want to say like 3 years ago. Cause I have a mega aversion to cameras. It's one of those things that came with my body dysmorphia and all that stuff, where I just don't like how I look in like photos and videos and all that stuff. So when it came down to it, I knew that me streaming regularly and me doing gaming regularly required some sort of like visual component, but I wasn't sure how I was gonna make it work. And I'm like, I can't. I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way I feel. It's just not fun. Then VTubing came around. This was during the time like Aikizuna, Project Melody was coming up in the up and up. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe this could work. Maybe this could... Yeah, the pose we got to fully see was Tortaba boxing. It exactly was Tortaba. And I still didn't like the way I looked. I looked massively like chunky marshmallow. But when VTubing came around, I'm like, oh, maybe I can give this a shot. And lo and behold, now I'm a VTuber. And I think this is definitely more representative of me and my confidence, should I not have a camera pointed at me. So this storyteller has become like the idealistic version that I want to present to people, rather than people focusing on my physical appearance rather than my skill. I think me having this VTuber model definitely like opened the door for me in a couple places, rather than people seeing me as what I actually am. Is like, oh, okay. If you made a story for something like Marvel, what kind of hero villain would you make? Like, do you have full creative control? Like, if like you have full creative control, I would probably want to make, I'd want to make an anti-hero, basically a female Punisher, where it's like, instead of her doing justice, it's her doing revenge, and it's her kind of like doing good, because obviously helping people and all that stuff, but she's doing it with the mentality of like, the less people there are to harm others, the less chance of someone to become like me. And I think a villain would be like someone who like was part of the trauma, someone who is that powerful enough that where he sees the potential in her and just wants to test the shit out of her every single time that they like interact and all that stuff, and he finds it to be like a challenge to piss her off. And I think that would be a very fun like dark dynamic, because we always see like the females in superhero stuff either getting fridged or like being super ultra like weirdly catering to the masculine appearance, and it's just like, no, I want a woman for the women. I want a woman for the women, where it's just kind of like it's finally a woman taking female rage and using it to the highest degree and pissing people off. And I know it would bring a rise of comic book fans being like, oh, this is so like misandrist and all that stuff. It's like, well, you all have a fucking year's worth of misogyny that you saddled on with and refuse to let go of. It's time for us to fucking take the wheel, huh? But yeah, I'd want a full fucking bitch boss, like Drew Afalo, style of female does not give a shit anymore, and the villain being someone who's testing the shit out of her, but she manages to overcome each time. But yeah, that would be my thing. Would I write another book? I would love to write another book. I just need time. Yeah, because some people may not know about my workload. My main job is for Project Melody and Neptune Worlds, which is I am a writer for their video game, for their dating routes and all that stuff. So that is my main priority job. Everything else has to take second position to that one, because that is the one that pays the bills. Then I write ASMR for multiple clients, including Vantacobringer, Roy Kiato, Shoto, and a bunch of other people on the side. So that's my secondary job. And then I'm a freelance voice actor, like for example, like Catface, for like Sucker for Love, a couple of other things. I am an on-call voice actor and director. And then I'm still making my own stuff, aka Home on the Strange, whenever I can, which has been very much less nowadays because of my busy workload. But I would love to write another book. It's just a matter of when. It might be a novelette one of these days. If it comes down to be like, I really want to write a book, it might be a novelette rather than a novel. But yeah, so there's that. Happy birthday! Thank you, deeply appreciated. Yeah, so. Yeah, for my birthday. So those of you who don't know what's going on for my birthday, I'm gonna segue. Like, Michaela, segue. For those of you who don't know what's going on my birthday, I'm doing a birthday blitz. So with a birthday blitz, it's basically gonna be me on stream for 24 hours. Not even kidding. I'm gonna be online for 24 hours, and it's gonna be me working on a visual novel. Whether or not I have the ability to do more than that is going to be completely up in the air. But it's going to be me doing 24 hours of me showing off my game design doc to everyone, and then working through the scripts at least, because that's something I can control. I am not artistically skilled enough to do art for sprite works and backgrounds and all that stuff. I know I can create a bunch of sound effects, which is fine. But music-wise, I don't know. I believe asking my husband to kind of fill in for the music role because he wants to do music stuff and I'm trying to push him to do more. And then voice acting-wise, I don't know. The birthday blitz is going to be... I consider it to be like a donathon in a sense, but instead of like supporting me and all that stuff, you're funding a game through this subathon. So might as well, you know what? Let's have some fun. I'll show you guys kind of my goals. I'll post up my goals later, in an official capacity down the line. Here we go. Let's do this. I can show you guys kind of like what's going on right now. That way I'm not blocking anything. All right. So, let's see. Do you think you would win a Try Not to Laugh challenge? Yep. Try Not to Scream challenge? No. Because I know some motherfuckers will do a Try Not to Scream challenge, and they'll do like ear blasting shit that would literally make me scream out of pain. So, but Try Not to Laugh, that's easy. On September 8th, I will be doing my birthday donathon. Let me go ahead and just zoom this in again for all y'all, so that way you can see what's kind of going happening. So on the September 8th, these are my donation goals. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do even like 3 of them, but these donation goals are for me to like find artists, voice talents, people to music, and all that stuff. Because otherwise it all comes out of my pocket and then it just comes out when it comes out. My goal is Halloween, but if I can't find the funding, I can't find the funding. So yeah, if we reach $100, I'll change my profile pic on Twitter and BlueSky. On $250, there'll be an unarchived karaoke stream. I know people have been missing that. So I'll go ahead and set up an unarchived karaoke stream for that day. At $500, I will create and publish a free public use script that'll be worth 15 minutes of content that people literally can just take, make money off of it, don't care. At $1,000, I'll do a Pokemon XY run, stream it like full all the way through. I will not stop streaming it until, well, obviously I'll take breaks in between the streams, but like there will be basically a let's play of me doing Pokemon XY in order to also prepare for Pokemon ZA. Then at 2,500, I'm mentally preparing already for a Haru Urara Arimakinen challenge. But I will stream it, if that is the case, at 2,500 mark, where I will not stop streaming Uma Musume until Haru wins the Arimakinen. At $3,300, which is basically my birthday goal, Brian will try Uma Musume. That's the one that he refuses to touch Uma Musume, and so I'm like, no, for my birthday, if we reach it, you must do it. And he's like, okay, fine. $5,000, I'll do an Elden Ring attempted run, but I might change it to Lies of P, simply because it just looks much more interesting than Elden Ring, in my opinion. I mean, I love George R. R. Martin, I love Elden Ring, like, from just physically aesthetic, and also just knowing that there's a bunch of lore behind it, but Lies of P just seems a little more interesting, and it'll be a one-time stream as far as I can go. And then if all of a sudden we have a bunch of really wonderful, generous people hit $10,000, there will be a male storyteller model being made for that. But yeah, so that'll be very, very fun. So those are my donation goals. Doubt we're gonna reach any of them, but I'm just honestly, I wanted to do a long stream for a long ass while. It's been forever since I did my last 48-hour stream. And I was originally going to do 48 hours for my birthday, but a couple of things came up, and a couple of things are taking my priority, so I can't stretch myself too thin. So I decided to only do 24 hours. But yeah, so that'll be fun to be able to do. Try not to cry challenge. Oh, that depends. I'm a big whiny crybaby. I'm a big baby. I'm a massively big baby. Let's see what else is there. Today's 15th anniversary of Keston's first. Oh, cool. That's cool. Have you read Afma's book yet? I have not. I have not had the privilege or nor the time. I really wanted to read the graphic novel, and I'm gonna purchase it down the line. I just haven't had the time, unfortunately. Again, I've been doing a lot of busy work. I've been trying to keep my head down and trying to keep things focused because there's been a lot of things happening, and I want to make sure nothing falls to the wayside because of all that's happening. Yeah, so like I'm exhausted. Would lose the try not to cry 100%. 100% I would lose. 100%. Depending on what you throw at me, I will absolutely cry my eyes out. I'm a big emotional baby. That doesn't mean like I'm soft. It's just I'm very sensitive. Michaela, what does that mean? I'll sock you in the nose while I'm crying. I'm sensitive, not soft. Oh my goodness. But yeah, checking. Might go for another 30 minutes before I end stream. You are big. I am big baby. I am very big baby. Probably go for another like 30 minutes. If I don't get any more like people requesting a poster and all that stuff, then that's completely fine. What I'll probably do then is off stream, I'll take the day to kind of like pre-sign everything so that way I can send a box back along with William your poster. But yeah, so that'll be fun. But yeah, and mind you, this is a Q&A Zatsu. Please feel free to ask me any questions. Like, I know, like, I'm gonna don't put Mickey in a corner. Exactly, don't put Mickey in a corner. Don't put Mickey in a corner. But yeah, feel free to ask questions. It doesn't have to just be about AFMO. I do work on more stuff than AFMO. I work on Sucker for Love. I have made Seduce Me. I'm in a bunch of other things. Obviously, don't ask me, hey, can you break NDA and tell me about something? But like, no. But I mean, the stuff that's publicly out, the stuff that's already been involved, the stuff that I confirmed, absolutely feel free to ask. Feel free to try not to cringe. Oh, that's impossible. Especially nowadays, try not to cringe. I am a cringy motherfucker. I am just cringy on my own. So, yeah. Let's see. Happy birthday. Or put Mickey in a corner. Are you excited for the upcoming Marvel Zombie series? It comes out on Disney Plus. I didn't even know that existed. So, now that I know, I don't know. Because I'm not a big superhero person. I mean, I'll be very honest. The closest I am to Marvel is one, Deadpool. But also two Marvel Rivals. And I've only recently just got back into it. And I'm still kind of like butt in it. So I was like, yeah. What's my favorite color? Red and black. I'm an edgy motherfucker. I'm very fucking edgy. Let's see. What's my favorite food? My favorite food is either sushi or ramen, depending on the day. If it's cold, if it's a day where I just want to chill stuff, just sushi. If it's a really cold day and I want something warm, ramen, obviously. Otherwise, it's again pasta because I'm a big fatty. Pasta or even like jambalaya or gumbo. Like, oh my god, give me a good bowl of gumbo. It's like, let's fucking go, give it to me. See red and black everywhere. Yeah, no, ignore the blue skies and the green trees over there. Ignore that. Just, it's fine. It's completely fine. You're edgy like Shadow from Sonic. Exactly, I'm edgy like Shadow the Hedgehog. So, Sonic, I like Latinas. I'm terrible, I know. Excuse me. Red, blue, black, and white. Nice. We love those colors. We love that. A lot of favorite colors are like teal and cyan shade. Those are really sweet and nice and like cool colors. I like those. Those are nice. Those are nice colors. Let's see. Streamily, I know you're watching. The representative of Streamily, do you mind, I'll probably need a box so that I can send all my pre-signed stuff as well as the order that I was able to sign today. That way, since I know you're here, I'll be like, hey, do you mind if I get a box so I can send all this back eventually down the line? Thank you. But otherwise, we just chillin', vibing, thriving, surviving. Let's see. I know I eventually need to, like, schedule a day to get back into date everything. Don't let me keep the bully. She's not as edgy as you all. Shh! Katie! Katie! Don't tell him that! Don't tell him that. They're supposed to think that I'm mean and bitchy. They're supposed to think that I'm bitchy and that I'm a big, big ball of baddie. You can't tell them that! Let's see. What is my favorite song? What is favorite song to sing? Oh god, I sing random pieces all the time. It depends on, like, there'll be days where I'll just absolutely, like, belt out Golden. But then there are days where I'll, like, go back into my old repertoire of musical theater. When You're Good to Mama, really good one. Pardon me. Think of me when Vicky's a fucking bitch! Exactly! Thank you, Katie! Thank you! Oh, my goodness. But then jazz pieces have always just been really fun. Even like blues or like anything from like Fallout, for example. Would you like to ride in my Rocket 69? Then of course, what else is there? You had plenty money, 1922. You let other women make a fool of you. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Have I read the Warrior Cats book? No, I was an Animorphs kid. So, it's a funny story. Everyone's like, so which were you? Warrior Cats or Animorphs? I was an Animorphs kid. So I have no idea what the fuck Warrior Cats is. I'm like, what the fuck is a Warrior Cats? Oh my goodness. Singing for 24 hours, that would be very dangerous for my voice. That would be very dangerous for anyone's voice. You definitely need breaks between. So 24 hours straight singing is absolutely impossible. Very dangerous to do that. What else is there? What other songs do I know off the top of my head? You'll never know just how much I miss you. You'll never know just how much I care. And if I tried, I still couldn't hide my love for you. You ought to know, or haven't I told you so a million or more times? Aren't you a ball of bottom energy? I am a ball of bottom energy! I am a big fucking bottom. You're not wrong there. But yeah. So yeah. Now I'm just thinking. Now that question of what's my favorite song? Like, so many fucking songs. Let's see. That's against TOS, my friend. We are on a public YouTube and Twitch stream. That is against TOS. But let's see. Musical theaters. Think of me fondly when we said goodbye. Remember me. Would you spend 24 hours in a haunted hotel? Yeah, easily. Yeah. Like, everyone would be like, oh my god, with the ghosts and the demons and all. I'm just gonna sit there and be like, listen, if I don't fuck with them, they won't fuck with me. That's not how spirits work. Spirits, you don't fuck with them, they won't fuck with you. It's like, there's a big decorum of how you deal with them. It's called respect. R-E-S-P-C-T. That's what love means to me. R-E-S-P-C-T. We care about you. Yes. I would like to continue streaming, unless you don't want me to continue streaming, and then by all means, I'll be like, hey, hello, TOS. Oh my god. Even you do the elevator game? Why would I do the elevator game? They just, the question was, would you spend 24 hours in a haunted hotel? I would literally just go to the lobby, sit down in the lobby, look around, maybe take a nap, and maybe just like play on my Switch the entire fucking time. And if I hear like a, ooh, the hotel is haunted, I'm just gonna be like, ooh, I fucking know. Why do you think I'm in the lobby? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Let's see. What other songs do I know? Might as well pass the time with some songs. We got 20 more minutes on the clock. Keeping an eye on anyone who, if anyone wants to buy anything on Streamily. But we got 20 more minutes. Literally laughing like, so I'm just sitting here in the lobby. I'm not playing any sort of games. I know how to respect spirits. I don't want to piss anyone off. Like, because I know spirits are real. I know demons are real. I don't do that. I don't do that to piss anyone off. Love your work videos, the Savannah and F1's videos. You have amazing. Thank you very much. I deeply appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming. But let's see here. I know you. I walked with you once upon a dream. I know you. The gleam in your eyes is so familiar a dream, and I know it's true that visions are seldom all they seem. But if I know you, I know what you'll do. You'll love me at once, the way you did once upon a dream. My goodness. Play 5 Nights at Freddy's. That gives me anxiety. I can't do it. Sorry, can't do it. Let's see. I'd like your version of Summer Worthy Gray. I've listened to it 530 times. Damn, alright, shit. We love that. Thank you so much for the support. Deeply appreciate it. I wanted to sing more songs. It's just, I think me doing short form, like TikTok vertical, like short song cover shorts, just does better for me. Which is sad because, like, I do publish through Rose Rock Records. So while I would love to do more singing covers and all that stuff, it's just not a lot of people come for them anymore. They used to, not anymore. I love your singing. Thank you. I deeply appreciate it. I do love singing. It's just a matter of I want it to be where everyone can enjoy it and all that stuff. So yeah. But yeah. Let's see. What else? What else can I do? Bring it in, bring it in. Bring it in, bring it in. Trying to think of other songs. Oh. It's going to my lower range. Like, holy shit, my lower range. Because I used to sing very much in the higher range, but now I'm like more alto, if anything. Literally. Unbreak my heart. Say you love me again. Undo this hurt you caused when you walked out the door and walked out of my life. Why not hop on the K-pop Demon Hunters cover trend? Because money, first and foremost, for the instrumental. It's very expensive to like get an instrumental for it, and as well as mix. And two, because everyone's doing it, there's a reason why you don't necessarily... Yeah, literally, money. It's money. This is the problem. Because, like, I can literally do Golden. Like, I belt that shit out note, like, easy. We're going up, it's our moment. But it doesn't necessarily push me beyond, like, other cover artists who have a lot more money to spend on making sure everything sounds perfect, doing the advertising work, because there is advertising involved in making covers and all that stuff. For me, like, okay, this is gonna piss some people off. I know this is gonna piss people off. I despise the idea of doing anything with a business mentality. I do that with my friends all the time to give them advice on business over their side. I am very supportive of all my other friends doing like making sure like doing algorithm checks, doing marketing, doing like all of that stuff. They spend so much fucking. I know like one of my friends like spent like thousands upon thousands of dollars trying to figure out the algorithm to making sure his stuff is like pushed forward in the VTuber sphere. And it's like, I support that, and I always like, hey, this is what's trending, this is what's currently trending, what's going on now, this is what's this are the hashtags that are being used, these are X, Y, and Z, and I will always try and provide support when I can. For me, my channels, my stuff, I fucking hate it. I fucking like, nah, people don't come here for me to be like, hey guys, this is my business and all that stuff. I'm like, no, if people want to fucking support me, they'll find a way to support me. And if I don't do well enough for them to stick around, then that's an issue on my end. That means I'm not engaging enough. And I take the hit as it is. Like, there are days where, like, I'll reach high numbers with people because I just don't give a fuck. But then there are days where barely anyone comes around, and it's usually the more, like, relaxed days or usually the more, like, my game dev days. So with covers specifically, there is a heavy emphasis on knowing how to market your shit, whether it be marketing the song, doing like a little bit of the like the whole teaser, like, hey guys, there's gonna be a teaser and all that. Like, and I did that shit. I've done that shit before. Whereas like, hey, I teased, hey guys, Morally Gray, there's gonna be coming out in like a week, and I advertised the fuck out of it, and it came to the point where people were like, so is it special? Like, what's so special about your cover? And I'm like, well, this is how everyone advertises it. This is how everyone does it. It's like, okay, what's special about it? And that's the problem, where it's just like, in order for you to do well and push past the expectation going beyond marketing, you need to make sure it's unique. You need to make sure that it's something that's going to catch people's eye. For me, Morally Gray, everyone knows that I write erotica. Everyone knows that I write adult shit. And Morally Gray is the perfect dark talk, book talk song. But did that necessarily help me? No. Even though, like, I have more than 500,000 people on YouTube that subscribe to me, they're not there for the covers. They're there for other things, like so my previous Yandere rap battle, or Mickey Going Crazy and all that stuff. So my audience is completely skewed. So that's why, for me, like, when I do covers, I want to do it for me, and that's only when I have the money, like the monetization to be able to do it. Otherwise, I work for other people. I literally devote myself working for other people in order to make sure I pay bills and pay my rent. So yeah, it's like, I have a big serious issue with me being able to market my shit for the intense purposes of building my business, because my first successful business was me doing game development work. It was Seduce Me, like Seduce Me and Seduce Me 2, The Complete Story. Those were my big golden apples. Those were my highlights of my career. And mind you, people love like Valentine Panic, Remember, and all that stuff. Yeah, and those were great, and those still do decently well. But that was my first successful business where that was literally my personality for like a full fucking year, and each time where it's like, hey guys, seduce me, hey guys, seduce me, hey guys, seduce me, hey guys, remember me, hey guys, remember, hey guys, remember, hey guys, remember. And then of course when I did like my 48-hour streams, my big long challenges, those were very successful, but they became my personality for a long ass while, and I'm like, is that healthy? No, it's not healthy. And that's why when I became like more of a streamer with game development, like, with games and all that stuff, I did stuff that I wanted to do, and people came for the stuff that I wanted to do. And that's how I found success, whereas like I just did things because I wanted to, and people came. And now that I want to do other things, some people are just kind of like, that's not what I came here for. And that's completely fucking valid. If you're not here to support me as me, then I'm not going to be able to cater to you and go back to doing Yandere rap battles, because one, I'm no longer part of Yandere Simulator anymore. But also, two, it's like I've moved on and I would like to do stuff that's not necessarily Yandere stuff. But yeah. Yeah, like, I'm so thankful that, like, my moderators stuck around. I'm so thankful that the people who continuously come around still come around. Like, I know people have come and go, and they're still fantastic, wonderful people. It's just, yeah, me doing business shit for, like, music covers and all that stuff. That's where I'm just kind of like, nah, it's come to the point where I have proof that barely anyone comes for my covers. So I do my covers when I want to do my covers. I don't want to do my covers for the basis of like, hey, I want to be the next big YouTube singer and all that stuff. No, people know that I sing. I have proof online that I can sing. I have training for over like 20 years of training. It's not like I sound bad. It's just people don't know me for that. And I still have people coming up to me like, "Oh my God, Michaela, you sing?" Yeah, I do. I have a big background history in singing. But yeah, so like I sing when I want to sing, and if people like it, great. If people don't like it, well, it is what it is. 7 years, Katie. 7 years. Tomorrow will be 7 days. 7 years, 7 months, 7 days. There you go, Katie. Tomorrow. Oh my God, singing next. No, you're gonna tell me you like musical. Roy, I'm gonna hold your hand. I'm gonna hold your hand right now when I say this. I like musicals. I love musicals. Oh my God, there's not a like. There are some musicals I'm just kind of like, okay. But like I love the classics. I have my big top 10, top 20. It's fantastic. You gotta do what's right for you. You gotta create exactly. Piragua. 10 more serious question. How have you dealt with imposter syndrome regarding your? Oh yeah, I have major imposter syndrome. Little bit of a lore drop for who I am. For those of you who may not know about me and my history, I used to be a game developer, like a more heavy so. That was my big successful business was Seduce Me. And I wanted to create another story called All For You. And there were it was like hit after hit after hit after hit of red flags and warnings of me being like, this is not, something's wrong here. You can't do this. This is not the way. This is not right now. And it came to a point where more than half of the people who knew about All For You compared it to Doki Doki Literature Club. And the shittiest part about it was that I had hired the artist of Doki Doki Literature Club to work on my game first, and then they all of a sudden stopped communicating with me and left the project, and then I see them pop up on Doki Doki. So the biggest flag for me was that I was wasting my time on trying to make All For You happen, even though so many things were wrong with it. And then the depression started to hit, the anxiety started to hit. I'm like, maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. Seduce Me was great, but maybe I'm not as good as people think I am. Maybe I am an imposter. And I spent a full fucking year in a massive depression, trying to figure out who I am. That's when I stopped doing game dev work. I stopped writing. I stopped doing what I wanted to do. I just like, you know what? I literally told myself, you know what? I'm just going to stream. I'm just going to stream what I want. I'm going to play video games. And that's kind of ironically where my streaming career started, where I just took to streaming and just did that. How I combated it down the line was truly thanks to the fans. So many people had sent me messages of love, support, continued to be a part of my streams whenever I lifted my mask and kind of lamented about being in my little depression. There have been so many people giving me words of comfort, of confidence building and boosting, where all of a sudden I could start writing again, and I did start writing again, and lo and behold, all of a sudden, I have a book. I have 2 books now. All of a sudden, I'm working on a video game with Project Melody. I'm working on a bunch of ASMR scripts because I have practice in boyfriend CDs. It came down to it came down to me getting kicked in the head very, very hard in order for me to get back up and be like, hey, this is me. I'm still a creative mind. I'm still all that stuff. And just because I may not be as good as X, Y, or Z doesn't necessarily mean I don't have something to say. I don't have something to make. And now I'm very blessed to be able to work with a fuck ton of really amazing people. I work with so many fantastic talents. I'm training up technically 3 people now. And it's been a blessing. So me overcoming my imposter syndrome came down to listening to the happy voices out instead of the angry voices, and me just deciding to move forward rather than me lounging about in my wallowing misery. Yeah. You did not hold my hand for that one. I had to sit down for that one. Sorry, Katie. Favorite line from voicing Funkadelics? I think it was during High. Yeah, it was during High. When Jams added the alpha, basically the high alpha music, like somebody who's big and strong, somebody to sing our song, somebody who can provide, somebody who will hold the baby through the night. Like, I love that little ditty right there, because the rest of the song you recognize it from the games, and you recognize the melody, and when you play the game, it's like but like not a lot of people knew about the alpha of the song, and so being able to sing that's probably my favorite part. Would I be in a musical? I've been in part of musicals. I've been in multiple musicals. Been in Beauty and the Beast, Hairspray, Footloose. Oh my god, so many fun musicals. Would I like to be back in the musical now? Probably not, because body dysmorphia and all that stuff. But I mean, I would love to be able to be in like an online musical where I would sing and not necessarily have to be involved physically. But yeah. Yeah, that's that. Oh my god, it's almost at the end of the hour already. Yeesh. All right. Yeesh. Thank you, Psycho Evo. I deeply appreciate you.
The stream seems so short, though. It seems so short.
That I probably should spend the time to like pre-sign a bunch of stuff. And then get back to work, because I know I have a bunch of stuff to do for Roy. I have a bunch of stuff to do for Vanta. I have a bunch of stuff to do for other clients and other stuff, as well as Project Melody and Up 15 Worlds. So are there any last burning questions that anyone has before I start signing off and I start wrapping up real quick? Oh my god, I love these Zatsu though. I miss doing Zatsu like that. I miss just chilling and vibing with you guys. It feels like a nice little breath of fresh air from all the work I've been doing. Is water wet? Are we insinuating water, or are we insinuating the droplets of water? That's the bigger question. Water itself can be described as wet. But the droplets themselves are what causes things to be wet. So you being funny makes you laugh. Good, very good. Just water? Then water is wet. Absolutely, water is wet. Water is indeed wet. Oh my goodness. That's why I apologize for the weird energy today. It's just, yeah, lots of things have been happening. This week is going to be very, very strange. It's going to be very, very interesting. Because a lot of things are happening at the same time, and I have to mentally prepare for it all to happen. So yeah. And it has cheeseburger. If you want, if you have the money for cheeseburger, go get cheeseburger. Here's your permission to has cheeseburger. And this is I just realized this is the last time I'll be using my swimsuit model until like next year. Ah, damn it. Didn't they find it last time overwatering flowers? Was they're like, huh? Overwatering flowers? Huh? What? Huh? What? I don't know about overwatering flowers. I don't know if this is about this stream, but I've never talked about like, huh? That question mark? By the way, guys, since y'all are here, and since we're just vibing, might I suggest you go support A Cup of Dust Voices? Because I currently write for Roy for his ASMR stuff, and we're trying. I have a personal fucking goal. I have a personal mission. I have a personal mission to try and get that channel to 50,000 subs. So this is me going, hey, go to fucking Cup of Dust Voices. Go subscribe. I want it at 50,000 subs before the end of the year. God damn it! And I want you all to do it. So go. Here, you know what? No, fuck it. Here you go. There. Hold on. Wait. Go subscribe to the Cup of Dust Voices. I want 50,000. Oop. I want 50,000 subs on that channel, god damn it. But yeah, so want to say hi for the first time on the stream here. I'm so happy. I want to say I really love your voice and it makes me feel safe in some way. I hope it's not weird at all. Thank you so much. You are deeply appreciated. Thank you so much. I deeply appreciate you coming in and saying that. Thank you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Bethany's sister. Happy birthday. We were fighting over flavored water. Oh yeah, for Valentine's Day. Not overwatering plants, like overwatering flavors. Oh no, like I still like my flavored waters. I still like my flavored waters. Now, mind you, I'm drinking not enough water throughout the day, but at least like a big 24 to 48 ounces of water a day. I do need to drink more water, but is that going to realistically happen? Probably not. I'll probably still be stuck on my Dr. Pepper Zeros for the rest of my life. Still trying to find more ways to add water into my life. And I mean, like, I have liquid IVs, I have gamer sups, which by the way, doggy style is great. Yeah. So I need to add more water. And if I have regular water for like 24 to 48 ounces a day without the flavoring and stuff, that means I'm allowed to have my flavored water anytime after that. So I need to drink more water of that. What's this in my hand then? It's juice. It's juice. Don't even worry about it. Oh my goodness. All right. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. So that way I can start pre-signing stuff, getting that all set right away. Streamily, again, if you are listening in, please let's arrange a box so that way I can send all my pre-signed stuff as well as William's order. But otherwise, you all are awesome. I have no idea when I'm streaming next. Wednesday, I'm gonna try Wednesday to at least do a catch-up on Home on the Strange and then probably talk about going into scripts again rather than art, because I feel like I do better just doing scripts and all that stuff right now than trying to like do placement art, like fucking what's it called? Placeholder art and all that shit. But yeah, so I'm thinking about probably like doing that on Wednesday. Then what else do I have? No, it's literally just that this week. And then I may have a surprise stream this weekend. I don't know. It depends on how shit goes. It depends on time, because I'm looking at my schedule. I'm depending on time and all that shit. I think that's it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a surprise stream sometime over the weekend. I just don't know if it's gonna work out with my schedule, but I'm gonna try. Keep your fingers crossed and knock on wood. All right, YouTube side, where am I throwing you guys? I'm gonna throw you guys at people. How about I send Twitch side to Kane Knights? It's been a bit since I said hi to Kane Knights. And then on YouTube side, how about I throw you all to, I don't know who. Who's online? I'll send you to Vanta, because Vanta's playing, of course, Overwatch. Shit! It's fine. You're all gonna go suffer with Overwatch. All right, I gotta go. Thanks everyone for coming. Have wonderful sweet dreams, and I will see you all next time. Love you all. Bye!